Southern Pacific 2355 was built by Baldwin in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1912 and is the 382 23rd steam locomotive built by that factory and is a 260 Mogul type steam locomotive and is a T31 class steam locomotive. Southern Pacific 2355 is one of 10 460s built in 1912 for the Southern Pacific, numbered from 2353 to 2362, and was designated for lighter freight and passenger trains, and typically hauled commuter trains. They're good traction, allowing them to readily accelerate from the many stops. This locomotive spent its life working for the Southern Pacific Railroad for many years, and it worked mainly in the Southern Pacific's Western Division. It hauled a railroad club of Southern California excursion from Anaheim, California, down the Southern Pacific Santa Ana branch to Tustin and back in 1954, and spent its last years on the Southern Pacific's Los Angeles division on local switching and freight. Also, sometime in the 1940s or 1950s, Southern Pacific 2355 collided with Southern Pacific Steam Engine 4346, which is a 482 mountain type steam locomotive and is an MT4 class steam locomotive, and the collision was somewhere near Modesto, California that time, and they were both hauling freight trains, and the 4346 was scrapped years ago. Then Southern Pacific 2355 was retired in 1957 and was put in storage in Southern Pacific's Bayshore Yard, just south of the city of San Francisco, waiting to be scrapped, but then it was saved from scrap and in 1958 was donated to the city of Mesa, Arizona, and then put on display in Pioneer Park as well for all to see and enjoy. People also climbed around the locomotive. Also in 1993 the locomotive had a fence around it, and because of safety concerns, and also it was vandalized a bit. Then in 2008 the city threatened to get rid of the locomotive, but there were efforts that have been underway to relocate Southern Pacific 2355 within Pioneer Park and perform cosmetic restoration. Then in 2016 there was a plan for restoration of the locomotive. Also throughout April of 2017 through December of 2017 the locomotive was going under improvements, which it was also sandblasted a little and also got some repaint and some welding work was done as the locomotive was renovated on it as well, and the tall fence surrounding it got torn down. Also, the locomotive was being repainted and restored. Also, Southern Pacific 2355 is one of 9 surviving Southern Pacific 460s left in the world today, and 6 surviving in standard gauge, and 2355 can be found here at Pioneer Park in Mesa, Arizona, where it is today. And also you can even step up to the footplate and view the cab from behind the gate as well.